King Henry VIII, a name synonymous with power, passion and tyranny, met an end as dramatic as his reign. Remembered for his 6 wives, his break from the Catholic Church and his ruthless ambition, Henry's final years were a stark contrast to his vibrant youth. The once athletic king, known for his prowess in the jousting yard, became a shadow of his former self, plagued by ill health and shrouded in mystery. The cause of his death, debated for centuries, continues to intrigue historians and enthusiasts alike. Was it syphilis, a consequence of his legendary appetites, or was it the debilitating effect of obesity, a visible marker of his decline? The answer, shrouded in the mists of time, lies buried with the king himself, beneath the hallowed grounds of Windsor Castle. In his youth, Henry VIII cut a dashing figure. Tall, athletic and renowned for his charisma, he excelled in the jousting yard, a sport that embodied chivalry and strength. However, a fateful jousting accident in 1536 changed the course of his life. Unseated from his armoured horse, Henry suffered a severe leg injury. This injury, never fully healed, plagued him for the rest of his days. Some historians speculate that the accident caused a personality shift, turning the once charming king into the tyrant history remembers. Chronic pain and the inability to maintain his active lifestyle may have contributed to his weight gain and declining health. As Henry aged, his health deteriorated dramatically. His once imposing physique ballooned, and he suffered from painful ulcers on his legs. Chronic headaches and mood swings further added to his woes. The king, once a symbol of vitality, became a prisoner in his own body. His physicians, despite their best efforts, struggled to alleviate his suffering. Bloodletting, a common practice at the time, may have further weakened him. Contemporary accounts describe a king in constant pain, his temper as unpredictable as his health. The once mighty Henry VIII was a shadow of his former self. The exact cause of Henry VIII's death remains a topic of debate. Some historians point to syphilis, a sexually transmitted infection prevalent in Tudor England. Henry's numerous relationships and documented symptoms, including leg ulcers and mood swings, support this theory. Others argue that his death was a consequence of his morbid obesity and related health problems. His massive weight gain, coupled with the chronic pain from his jousting injury, could have led to heart disease, diabetes, or other life-threatening conditions. The lack of definitive evidence ensures that the debate continues to this day. Section 5. Inside the tomb, a king's remains. In 1813, over 2 centuries after his death, Henry VIII's tomb was opened. The sight that greeted the workers was grim. The king's coffin, made of lead and wood, had deteriorated significantly. The lead had buckled and the wood had rotted, revealing a glimpse of the remains within. The few eyewitness accounts describe a chaotic scene. The interior of the coffin was filled with a dark, viscous liquid. Bones were disarticulated and scattered, a testament to the passage of time and the elements. The skull, separated from the body, was said to be remarkably well preserved, offering a haunting reminder of the king's powerful presence. Section 6. The Modesty of Windsor, a final resting place. Henry VIII's final resting place, St. George's Chapel in Windsor Castle, stands in stark contrast to the grandeur he envisioned for himself. He rests beside his 3rd wife, Jane Seymour, the only one of his 6 wives to bear him a son. Their shared tomb, while impressive, pales in comparison to the elaborate mausoleum he had planned. The location, however, holds significant meaning. Windsor Castle, a symbol of royal power and continuity, was a place close to Henry's heart. He spent considerable time there, indulging in his passions for hunting and music. His burial at Windsor reflects his deep connection to the castle and its legacy. Section 7. Henry's grand vision, a tomb unbuilt. Henry VIII had envisioned a magnificent tomb for himself, a testament to his power and legacy. He spared no expense in planning this grand mausoleum, commissioning the finest artists and craftsmen. Drawings from the period depict a towering structure adorned with intricate carvings, precious stones, and life-size statues. However, his ambitious plans were never realized. Political turmoil, financial constraints, and his own declining health conspired against him. The tomb, partially constructed at the time of his death, was eventually abandoned, leaving behind a poignant reminder of the king's unfulfilled aspirations. Section 8. The Six Wives, a legacy of love and loss. No account of Henry VIII's life would be complete without mentioning his six wives. Catherine of Aragon, Anne Boleyn, Jane Seymour, Anne of Cleves, Catherine Howard and Catherine Parr each played a significant role in shaping his reign and legacy. Their stories, filled with love, intrigue and tragedy, continue to fascinate audiences centuries later. Their fates, intertwined with his political and religious ambitions, reflect the complexities of the Tudor court. Divorced, beheaded, died, divorced, beheaded, survived. The rhyme encapsulates the drama and ruthlessness that defined Henry's relationships and his reign. Section 9. Beyond the Grave, the enduring fascination. The enduring fascination with Henry VIII transcends his tumultuous reign and the mysteries surrounding his death. He remains an enigmatic figure, a king who embodied both the best and worst of humanity. His legacy continues to be debated, his actions scrutinized, and his motivations analyzed. Books, documentaries, and historical fiction continue to explore his life and reign. Theatrical productions and television series bring his story to life for new generations. His image, instantly recognizable, adorns souvenirs and tourist attractions. The legend of Henry VIII, it seems, is as enduring as the monarchy he helped shape. Section 10. A simple grave, a complex king, the final word. In death, as in life, Henry VIII continues to intrigue and provoke. His final resting place, a relatively modest affair compared to his grand aspirations, offers a final irony. The king who once held absolute power, who broke with Rome and reshaped England in his image, lies in a tomb that speaks more of mortality than majesty, yet perhaps there is a fitting symmetry to it all. The simple grave, a stark reminder of life's fleeting nature, stands in contrast to the enduring legacy of the king it holds. Henry VIII, the king of six wives, the architect of the English Reformation, the tyrant and the visionary, rests in peace, his story forever etched in the annals of history.